Fronted adverbial and commas. Things we'll be thinking about: verb, adverb, adverbial phrase, fronted adverbial, and the comma. Verbs are doing words, and all clauses have a verb or a verb phrase. In other words, something has to happen in a clause. All sentences have at least one clause, so all sentences have at least one verb. All sentences have at least one verb. Some verbs are very simple, so much so that you might not think anything is happening. For example, he stood still. Where's the action here? What's the verb? Many verbs are much easier to spot. Here are some more examples. The carrot was sliced. I jumped off the chair. He ate 5 oranges. There will be chocolate. Adverb, then, what's that? That tells you where, when, why, and how. They add to verbs. They tell you more about what is happening. They describe how, when, where, and why the verbs happen. They sometimes end in ly, but not all words that end in ly are adverbs, so just be careful about that. Adverbs describe verbs. So we've got our verbs here. The carrot was sliced. And we're going to add an adverb to this. Let's see what happens. The carrot was sliced carefully. I jumped off the chair. Yesterday I jumped off the chair. He secretly ate 5 oranges. There will occasionally be chocolate. How was the carrot sliced? Carefully. When did I jump off the chair? Yesterday. How did he eat the 5 oranges? Secretly. And when will there be chocolate? Occasionally. Adverbial phrase. It's a phrase that acts like an adverb. And it's an adverb made from more than one word, basically. And if you can understand adverbs, then adverbial phrases are easy enough to spot. We're going to use some adverbial phrases now with these sentences. The carrot was sliced an hour ago. When was the carrot sliced? An hour ago. I jumped off the chair. Just then, I jumped off the chair. So what would the question be for that? When did you jump off the chair? Just then. He ate 5 oranges. He ate 5 oranges in his bedroom. There's our adverbial phrase. Where did he eat the oranges? In his bedroom. There will be chocolate forever and ever. When will there be chocolate? Forever and ever. Let's have a recap. Verb, adverb, adverbial phrase. Fronted adverbial, then, is simply an adverb at the front of the sentence. We've already seen some examples of fronted adverbials already, like this. Just then, I jumped off the chair. When did I jump? Just then. We'll look at this example in more detail. Just then I jumped off the chair. What's the verb? What's the doing word here? What's actually happening? What's the action? If you imagine it in your head, what's the movement? There's also a preposition and an object that give us more detail about the event. Who or what is doing the jumping? What's the noun that's enacting the verb that the verb belongs to? And when did I jump off the chair? Just then. That's our adverbial phrase. It adds to the verb. When an adverb or adverbial phrase is at the start of a sentence, like in this example, what is it? It's a fronted adverbial. It's as simple as that. Comma. Now a comma goes after a fronted adverbial. If you use a fronted adverbial to give more details about the verb in your sentence, you'll need to use a comma. Using a comma after a fronted adverbial makes it easier to say. And it helps to clarify. That means make clear. It helps to clarify what is going on, I think, anyway. Think of a fronted adverbial as a nice, useful add-on for your sentence. And the comma is the paperclip or blue tack that keeps it all together. I've got a list here, some instructions. We've got some verbs, We've got some nouns, and we've got some adverbs, some adverbial phrases too, and some of them are at the front. So, there's something missing here. Are these good sentences? No, why not? We need some commas. Where do we need the commas? Let's find out. Here are our instructions for today. Find the verb, find the adverb, ask yourself, is the adverb at the front? And if it is, clip it on with a comma. Got that bit of alliteration there. Clip it on with a comma. First, the verbs. Weigh, grind. This is the thing that's happening, the thing that's happening over time. Heat, rinse, set. We've done that. Next step, find the adverb. Okay, so when do we weigh the coffee? Firstly. Or should that be how do we weigh it firstly? I think when's better there, because it's like a time connective, isn't it? Grind the beans. How are we going to grind the beans? As gently as possible. How are we going to heat the water? Carefully. When should we rinse the filter paper? In the meantime. And when should we set the timer? After that. So we found our adverbials. Now we need to ask, is our adverb or our adverbial at the front? It is. They all are in these examples. So, what do we need to do? Clip it on with a comma. Brilliant. Sorted. Firstly, weigh the coffee. You can hear the gap in my voice when I say that. As gently as possible, grind the beans. Carefully heat the water. In the meantime, rinse the filter paper. After that, set the timer. Try saying it out loud, seeing if that comma helps. What have we thought about? Have a think. All sentences have at least one verb. Clip it on with a comma. Well done. What have you learnt? Have a recap. Tell somebody else. Teach someone. Watch the video again. marmaladeschool.com. Smile flavoured learning.